Old España. People. Oh God, my bell. Jesus, every day I forgot my bell. Good night. Don Brown, welcome and good night. Please share the live. Click on the like button. Make the others know that Munchie B is here. Travis, big up. Good night. To all the people who no used to progress. Show up progress. Share the live, my people. Welcome. Your girl Munchie B is here. And lick them with a bigger airport. Yes, brother. Good night, child of God. And lick them with the free health care. Increase pay for teachers and to double up the minimum wage. And to double up the minimum wage. Good night, people. Please share the live and let the others know that we are here tonight. You know, so when we have 100 persons, we're going to start. Good night, girlfriend. Big up JLP. Big up yourself, Lawrence Boots. Asha Knight, JLP. Good night. Big up on yourself. Nice, clean labor rights. Big up to the independent voters. Big up to the PNP supporters who come over here, come peep at night time. Good night and welcome. And bro got everybody lawful. Everybody have a job. And to do them with the new STEM schools. Labor rights are no fool. Labor rights are no fool. Not a Panaris. Holiday weekend was good, Cheryl. It was a good weekend, I must say. Cheryl, every day is a holiday for me, do you know? Every day is a holiday for me. Monday to Friday, every day is a holiday for me. But it was an okay weekend. Nothing extra, nothing major, nothing. It was eventful as usual. Why we bring up the country? Good night, Mario. Good night. Please don't share the live, people. Because I know me now wait for late to start. I can always watch it when it update. People, you know, say first of all, let me apologize for missing the 2 days. Day number 1, which was Monday, I was unavailable. I so I go up on the campaign trail over St. Catherine. And then last night now, technical difficulties beyond my control. Plus, then me just tune into the Choose Jamaica program that was going on at UE. So that's why we never come live last night. But we are here tonight. So please, guys, don't share the live because we want the labor rights to know that Munchie B is over here. Now, people, I don't know. PNP looking to take away our Monday holidays and Fridays. Where you say that, child of God? Or the PNP are going to take over holiday, you know? What PNP? Remember PNP in a power, and what PNP can do to take over holiday. So now, people, good evening to the members of the Jamaica Labour Party and the independents and the people in the diaspora. Now, somebody sent me an article. And they not send me the article and send me something where Stefano write on his page and said that the government of Jamaica stop paying for CT scan tests for Jamaica people. Let me look on it again, because I don't know, now remember what the liar boy said. Oh, it said, Jamaican government no longer funding diagnostic services for critically ill patients. Now, my question to Jamaican and to the people in the diaspora, how many of you knew that the government of Jamaica was paying for diagnostic services for the people of Jamaica? How many labor rights, how many comrades, how many independent persons knew that the government of Jamaica was paying for CT scans and diagnostic services for Jamaican people, for critically ill patients? How much I only did know that? Because I didn't know. How many persons knew? Because the PNP and the diaspora and the independent people, you guys are caught between a rock and a hard place. You runaway comrades and the so-called independent people and even some labor rights and some people who claim to say they now vote, you guys are caught between a rock and a hard place because you spread the narrative that the government of Jamaica is not doing anything for poor people. And how health care, not going for health care. And how the country is in shambles and the health sector is in shambles. Yet still, run out no, and accost the government because the government stopped paying for critical services for the people of Jamaica. How many persons knew that the government was paying a private facilities for poor people and sick people to go and get them to do them CT scans and other tests? How many persons knew about that? And these tests were being done at private facilities. Radiology, one of the place, I don't remember what name. PNP, I keep telling you now. Anytime you hear the PNP people, them a ball out. Because you see, the story here is a so-called whistleblower. A so-called whistleblower sent this article and wrote this article and sent it to Andre Stevens to broadcast, because a lot of Jamaican people never know there's so much benefit the people of Jamaica get from the government. And because the government cut back now on the free for all now, the PNP company them a ball out and a call out media, but whistleblower is saying that the government is not paying for this again. Nobody never knows that the government to pay for it. Nobody knew that the government was paying for this in the first place, because we spread the narrative like the government now do nothing for poor people and all the health sector is in shambles. How people can't pay for CT scan and people can't pay for MRI and this and that, when all along the government of Jamaica was paying a private facility for poor people to go there and get the test done. No, when the government, according to them, allegedly, because me not believe this whistleblower, because anybody who can come forward and call their name and point to the fact, a liar. No, this PNP woman or this PNP person who work at the facility, but whistleblower. Anybody who here come about whistleblower, a PNP bad mind people, because when they can't get state resources or they can't get money from the government, they come up with them a whistleblower, them a liar. And you know say Andre Stevens, him not do background check. Him not work with facts. Him a propagandist and him work with lies. Because if you don't Google the article, it's a whistleblower. Oh, a whistleblower said this and a whistleblower said that. When all along, they keep them out quiet, they keep them out shut. Nobody in Jamaica, a lot of persons did not know that you could have got to radiology and other places to get a free CT scan done. All of a sudden, whistleblower say the government stop pay for it. You don't go and pay for it to yourself. Go and pay for it to yourself, because you say now go on and the health sector is in shambles. So since the health sector is in shambles and the government don't have any money, go and go pay. And the only reason why this is making mainstream media is because the PNP facility, when it have the contract, is not making any more money from the government of Jamaica. Anytime the PNP not benefiting from the government of Jamaica, then ball out. And we know this. So when the person sent me me say me no want you from Andre Stevens, because him only run with propaganda, him not run with facts. And if the whistleblower wish to speak the truth, tell us if we come with the evidence. Post the evidence or send the evidence to the media. Because that boy is a liar. Both whistleblower said this and whistleblower said that. Anyway, guys, why I don't know what wrong with Dr. Daz. I don't know what is wrong with Dr. Alfred Daz. But Dr. Alfred Daz again, all over the place spreading propagandas and lies. Dr. Daz is coming out to ask the head of Sarah to resign. Dr. Daz, why you not resign? You know, me not understand Jamaican people. Dr. Daz, Dr. Alfred Daz have his own private health facility. Why Dr. Daz not get up and come out of Kingston Public Hospital? Can anybody explain to me what is Dr. Daz still doing at KPH? Dr. Daz have his private health facility. Privately run, when we can go making money. Why Dr. Daz not come out of, you know what, the People's National Party and their surrogates set up themselves in the public health facilities, all because they want to benefit from the state resources, all because they want to thief the state resources, they want to thief the things that the government send to KPH. They want to make money at KPH. All they know what KPH I do, and when the people them come down, they do their surgery, then channel them to feed them private health facility. Why Dr. Daz not go on over in private practice? Why Dr. Daz not go on over in private practice over Portmore and leave Kingston Public Hospital alone? All the PNP them do a KPH I do undermine, sabotage, and criticize. Now here is Dr. Daz now. We don't know which authority Dr. Daz have to be telling the head of Sarah to resign because him buy drill for $31 million. What authority, Dr. Daz? Which authority you have, Dr. Daz? Who do you represent? Who do you represent, Dr. Daz? Who you speak on behalf of who? I don't understand the People's National Party and the candidates of the People's National Party. Me tired to tell them, say, the Constitution does not recognize candidates and caretaker. Go on over your private practice, Dr. Daz. Take your foot off a KPH neck. Take your foot off a KPH neck. Go on over your private facilities. Now, when me read the article in people, when I read the article in the Observer, there's no, there's no indication or no evidence to say that there is no corruption in the all. Them say, oh, I'm not blaming the doctor because the doctors had two choices, either to buy one for 31 million or to buy one for 50 million. So what is your point? Are you talking about the procurement process? Are the PNP put the procurement process in place? These processes that the doctors follow, or the head of Sarah follow, were put in place by the People's National Party. Because during Percival time, due to the level of corruption that was taking place in the government ministries, the procurement was put in place by both parties. The PNP was at the head. The PNP was at the head in 2012 to 2016 when they were putting in these procurement guidelines in place. The PNP knew about them. Dr. Daz was a part of it as well. That's why I know all the intricate details, because he was involved with putting these things in place. And they never ball out when they were benefiting. When the PNP was in power and these same procurement guidelines was in place when the PNP was in power, when they used to use them same guidelines to siphon off taxpayer money. But now that the PNP in opposition and they see other people are benefit, they don't like it. And that is the fact. Thief not like we see thief with long bag. That is the fact. Because follow me now, guys. Follow me now, Sharon. These procurement processes, we see Dr. Daz a ball out about. I know the Jamaican Labour Party put them in place, These processes were not put in place since Andrew Holness winning, These procurement guidelines in each ministries. Started under Bruce and continue under Portia and find some of them finalized under Anjo. And a one party sit down and write them guidelines here. And when Dr. Dawes was head of the Medical Doctors Association, he knew about them as well. He knew of the loopholes and he said nothing. Because at that time, all of the equipment that were being bought, PNP people were benefiting. PNP people were the middlemen who go and get the source, the equipment, and then used to get the kickbacks. But all of a sudden, because PNP out of power now, and other people are benefit, the PNP are ball out. Now, don't get me wrong, guys. I am not for corruption. And I am not for sweetheart deal. And I am not for anybody thieving taxpayer money. But for Dr. Dawes with his hypocrite self now, to be sounding the alarm and to be saying to Jamaican people, oh, we could have get the drill cheaper. We know we could have get the drill cheaper, but I uno set up a procurement to leave the loophole so them could have go and buy that expensive drill. You guys put these procurement guidelines in place. The doctors, them know about it. The permanent secretary know about it. The head of Sierra know about it. Then you don't know. These procurement guidelines were not just put in place. They were there from the PNP time. Why didn't you say something? Why didn't you? Since you care about taxpayer money so much, Dr. Dawes. Since you care about taxpayer money so much, why didn't you try to fix things when you were at the head of the Medical Doctors Association? Why did the PNP go in and fix it? All of a sudden now, you're going to talk about Sarah buy drill for 31 million when them could have get it for 15 or for 10. They never break the law. And these laws were put in place by the PNP administration. So no when it against no when few people them now benefit. No when few PNP suppliers now benefit. No, you come out and a ball out. It don't work like that, Dr. Dawes. It doesn't work like that. You're not trick nobody. You're not fool nobody. Because I read the article and nothing in the article that said that they broke the law. There was nothing in the article that stated that the man broke the law. They follow the law to the T, and that loophole that they used to buy that expensive drill was put in place by you guys. So the only thing you can now is fix it. The only thing you guys can do, along with the government and the ministry and the permanent secretary, is to fix it now. Now that we see the problem, we can fix it. You're not going to just like the people of Jamaica, and you're not going to spread the propaganda. You're not going to come just like the people of Jamaica, Dr. Dawes, and you're not going to spread no propaganda because you knew of the challenges when you were at the head. You knew of the challenges. You knew of the procurement guideline. You knew of the loophole. You knew of every single thing. So you're not going to come sound no alarm and go and like say, oh, me don't know nothing about it. You knew about it. So all you have to do now is go in and fix it. That's all you have to do. Because nobody not pay no mind because you're liar. You and the PNP are liar and wicked. When the PNP was in government and the health and the ministry buy any equipment and the PNP supplier on use, and it never come with no guarantee, no warranty, nothing. And when the machine them break down, there's nobody to fix them and nobody to look to. You knew about that when you was at the head. You, the PNP, me tell you now about the PNP, man. The PNP know every tricks and trade and matches box in the public sector. The People's National Party know every tricks and trade and matches box in the public sector. Because at them write them the law there. At them a permanent secretary. At them are the movers and shakers. As much as you don't see them in an opposition there, at them are run things in some ministry. So you're not going to come gaslight nobody, Dr. Daz. You're not going to come gaslight we, because when the PNP was in power, at the same thing you do. The only reason why you're upset now is because I know the PNP supplier then buy the drill from. That is why you're upset. You can't trick we. The People's National Party never advocate for the people of Jamaica now. Never in the 70s, never in the 80s, never in the 90s, and definitely not in the 2000s. We don't know who not fool. We don't know who not trick Dr. Daz. Come out of public sector and go on your private practice, because all the while on the PNP doctor down there do a tear down the system. All on the PNP doctor down a KPH do and manipulate and tear down the system. Go on over your private doctor, go on over your private facility and take your foot off of Jamaican people neck. Me long to see the day. I am longing to see the day when the government of Jamaica fix this problem in the health sector, where the private doctors them can go on about them business and leave the health sector alone. I am longing to see, I hope I live to see the day when the private doctor them, the thief in private doctor them, go on over them private facilities and leave public health sector alone. Me long to see the day when the likes of Dr. Daz taking foot off of poor people neck and go on over in private. Anytime you hear the PNP a ball out, a turn whistleblower and when they cannot benefit. Because you know what the PNP doctor them used to do? Anybody who come a doctor, regardless if they're critical ill or not, they used to sign them up and send them go do CT scan, because a PNP run the private facility where the government used to pay. I wonder if you don't know. You don't come here. Let me tell you something. You know, see the facilities where you used to get the contract from the Ministry of Health to do the CT scan on behalf of the government. It is run by the PNP doctor. It's a group of PNP Cumberland run it. So when you go to the doctor, regardless of where you go for, the PNP sign up you and send you go do test over there, and the government have to pay for it. Sometimes they send you go do the test 2 times. Long before you do your surgery, they send you go do the test. And when time then delay you, and when time for your surgery, they send you go do one of the tests again. That is why the government had to put a stop to it. It was a free for all. It was riddled with corruption. That is why the government had to put a stop to it. We're not going to hear the PNP then come out and tell you why. It was being abused by the PNP doctors. It was being abused at the PNP doctors. It was a free for all. It wasn't for what happened, you know. It was supposed to be for critically ill patients. But the PNP doctors run amok. The PNP doctor run amok of the system. They send you go over there, go do your CT scan long before your surgery is due. And they send you home and give you a long day to do your surgery. And then when time comes to do surgery again, they send you back again, go do one more. So they get paid twice for the same person. That is why the ministry had to put a stop to it. And that is where you hear the PNP doctor them and the PNP Cumberland over there cry out. You not pay them no man, you not hear them a cry. Them a bunch of wicked. Them a bunch of wicked. But Sarah not have no money. It's not that Sarah don't have any money. It's because it was being abused by the PNP doctors at KPH and around place. Down a pub, down a Montego Bay and all over. The government had to put a stop to it and streamline and say, look here, only critical ill patients who are about to do them surgery alone is qualified. That is why the PNP people them and the PNP doctor them are ball out. Because they can't get the thief taxpayer money again. Yes, nothing more than that. So when you not hear them talk about, oh, whistleblower, not like that. Nothing like that. The system was being abused by the PNP. They were talking about Minister Tufton say, the ministry have money and the ministry don't lack of money, so why they stop? Not because the ministry have money and the ministry don't lack of money. That don't mean to say we must go to taxpayer money for free for all. Not because the ministry is not starving for cash. That doesn't mean you guys should abuse the system. Not no run so. As a PNP style. When the Jamaica Labour Party is in power, we make sure that we get value for money for when it comes to taxpayers' dollars. That's how we do things. So you, Dr. Daz, how did Dr. Daz realize, say, we not really a PM no mind? How did Dr. Daz realize, say, he not have no credibility? How did Dr. Daz realize, say, no matter how much media run go to, in that trend? Dr. Daz, you don't realize that Jamaican people now use you? You don't realize? The fact that you cannot tell us and you cannot point us to the corruption, we don't want you nothing from your Dr. Daz. You need to bring the proof. Bring the proof to the people of Jamaica to say that this is corruption and they could have gotten the thing for $5 million and here's how them could have get it. Bring the proof. Until then, shut up your shop and go about your business and leave down a KPH. Leave down a KPH, Dr. Daz. We still are down there. Remember you said I'm not operating theater down there. Remember you said the health sector. You know me not understand, Linda. The PNP doctors are claiming that the public health sector is in shambles. But you still not go on. Help me understand this. The PNP doctors are claiming that the public health sector is in shambles. And yet still, they still not resign. They still are working. Why? If the public health sector is in shambles, and you guys have a plan B, you have options, why would not go on over on private health facilities, Dr. Daz? I don't understand. Make this make sense, Jamaica. If the public health facilities are in shambles, no operating theaters, no equipment, nothing to work with, why would you still there? Why you guys still itch up? Me not get it. I don't understand because and the people of Jamaica must speak sense out of nonsense, you know. The people of Jamaica must pick sense out of nonsense. And the people of Jamaica must ask them this question. If since the public health facilities are in shambles, no operating theater, no machine, nothing to work with, why not still itch up there though? All of them we are ball out, them have them private facilities. Why not still on a KPH do? Dr. Daz now left down there. Where down there do Dr. Daz and your friend them? You guys have choices. You guys have choices. Lift up and go on. Me not get it. Because you not serve no purpose down there. You have your private facility over Portmore, Dr. Daz. Your friend them have hospital down at Montego Bay. Your friend them have the one across road down at Upper Kingston there. Your friend have the one down at Dr. Maurice Guy them and their friend them have the one. What you guys still doing? What else still I do? In the government, me don't know how no stay so because there's no way something now work good and me still itch up there every day. There is no way the system is in shambles. I don't know no equipment for work with. I don't know nothing for work with. I don't know no operating theater. And you still don't know go about no business. What down there do? Why? The people of Jamaica must ask the PNP doctor that question. And if Mr. Dr. Daz may go ask, Mr. Dr. Daz, come here, Papa. Come here, man. Me curious to know. Every time when I go up on the public platform, you PNP doctors call down bands of mercies and shame and disgrace on the public health facilities. Uno say no down there. Uno say no operating theater down there. Uno say no no equipment to work with. Uno no gloves. Uno no apron. Uno nothing to work with. But yet still every man uno drive uno car and park up on a KPH. What is the purpose? Wanna go down there daytime? Wanna go down there go do? Uno serve? Wanna go down there go do? I would really love to ask them that question. I am curious. Anyway, now, guys, next thing on the agenda. The Jamaicans for Justice. The Jamaicans for Justice. Michael Jackson and our crew. We will get $52 million from the European Union to fight, to help with the human rights in our country. To help people who are struggle and who want help for lawyers, who want people who need to be know their rights, to keep forum to educate the people of Jamaica and their rights. And because you know say you do nothing with the money, because you know say 1 year pass and the European Union are gonna need a report of how the money was spent. You take up on yourself now and take set pan police. Uno don't have Jamaicans for justice. Uno upper Jamaicans for justice. Because uno know say, uno have to go give account to the European Union for the $52 million uno collect from them. And the false. Same part. Exactly. Yeah, uno JFJ. Because uno know now say, the European Union are going to ask uno now say, what did you guys do with the money? Because remember, you know, uno have to give a report of how the money was spent in order to get any more money. Uno have to give an account of how the money was spent. What did you guys do? Want to accomplish in the 1 year? Uno can't tell them say uno keep no town hall meeting. Uno pay for lawyer fee for not one single Jamaican. Uno do no advocacy. Uno do nothing. But because uno know say the police easy target now, uno take up on yourself now say uno go protest. What are you guys protesting for? I hope uno know when uno come Monday come protest or Tuesday. Uno come with the evidence. I hope uno know when uno come to come protest Monday. Uno come with the evidence. Because the people of Jamaica, the law-abiding citizens of Jamaica, will be penning a letter to the European Union to register our disgust. The people of Jamaica will be writing a letter to the European Union and register our disgust with UNO. Because UNO have nothing to show what to do with the $52 million UNO collect. UNO use them gallivant and go up on vacation and live big. And now when a time come now for give an account to the people them, UNO spend their money, UNO come now but UNO protest against police. What is the reason for the protest? Where is the evidence of this extrajudicial killing we want to talk about? We don't need to come with the facts. We don't need to come and state the facts, bring evidence to show, and bring the evidence from Indicom. Not want to make up in our head. Not want to make up in our head. We don't come with the data and with the evidence to show to the people of Jamaica, because we, the law-abiding citizens, will be penning a letter to the European Union and register our disgust with UNO. Because 1 year now, we get the people their money, and we have absolutely nothing to show. Nothing to show what to do with the money. $52 million, we take it, put it in our pocket and go up on vacation with. Let me tell you something, JFJ. The people of Jamaica, The law-abiding citizen of Jamaica, especially the business class and the middle class, we are with the Jamaica Constabulary Force. We support them. We thank them very much for their hard work. And we, the people of Jamaica, will not allow the JFJ and the PNP to tear our country apart. For the first time in almost 15 years, we can now say that the country is on the right path as far as crime is concerned. For the first time in about 15 years, we can say that the business class feel confident to know so them can go out and conduct the lawful business without fear. For the first time, private sector can go now and invest in our country, can build urban center, can build houses, can start businesses and know that they can get the support from the government and from the Jamaica Constabulary Force. We will not allow the JFJ and the People's National Party to set back our country. So open up come Monday week, uno come with no facts, uno come with no evidence. Because the propaganda and the sensationalism will not work. And we are going to send a letter to the head of the European Union and let them know that you people at the JFJ is just for money. We just want money. We're not really serious about the country. Criminal kill a 14-year-old girl and none of us say a word. Criminal kill a little 13-year-old girl from Spanish Town Road. Nothing from one. Drive-by shooting, 7 persons got killed in Montego Bay. Nothing from JFJ, but to come out and support criminals. The people of Jamaica already make up their mind as far as JFJ and the PNP is concerned. The people of Jamaica already make up their mind about the PNP and about the Jamaicans for juntas. We make up our mind already. The middle class already made up their minds. The young people already made up their minds. The law-abiding citizens of Jamaica already make up their mind as far as the PNP is concerned. When the election is called, the Jamaica Labour Party will return to government and continue with the good work. The people of Jamaica are not going to set back the country because the PNP have absolutely nothing to offer. Anything when them are come with it already been done. Data and Campbell combo, cold storage, we're going to process this. The processing plant that the People's National Party government in 2012 spent almost $60 million to build run a South Manchester, still run there with grass and grow. The processing plant, when Mr. Pierre turned over to Mark Stewart, still run a South Manchester with grass and growing. The equipment still run there rusty. The PNP have no plan for the people of Jamaica. The People's National Party have absolutely no plan for the people of Jamaica as far as agriculture is concerned. Minister Floyd Green already putting in things in place to help the farmer to store their produce. We are already bringing water, Pedro Plain. We are already bringing water to the farmers in St. Elizabeth and the farmers in South Manchester and in Trelawney. PNP not coming with anything new. All of this is being done with no new taxes. Farmers are already getting the support that they need from RADA and from the minister. We're already preparing for the drought by distributing tanks to the farmers as we speak. So the PNP now come with nothing new. Data and Campbell now come with nothing transformational. We're already doing it now. We're already investing heavily in farmers already, heavily in potato farmers, heavily in tomato, all the produce that we can think of. We are already investing in our farmers. So PNP now come with absolutely nothing new. Nothing a PNP bring on the table, no new. Everything the PNP is coming with now is already being done. Nothing with them a come with now, nothing transformational. The farmers in St. Elizabeth, now getting the support that they need when it comes to fertilizer and everything what they need to support their farm. They are getting it. So Dayton Campbell now come with nothing new. Me see where Mark going up on the platform and say every needy child will get a free meal in school, and you know, not only one free meal, you know, Mark Golden say they maybe can give them breakfast and lunch. Breakfast and lunch, you know. Mark Golden is promising the people of Jamaica when the PNP farm government, the PNP will provide breakfast and lunch for the needy children in Jamaica. You hear that? So not only are they going to give them a free lunch, they're going to get a free breakfast, they're going to get free tuition free when it comes to tertiary education. They're going to get laptop free. Them the teachers going to get Wi-Fi and internet free. Where will the money come from? Me sound the alarm last week about what IMF said, and the Prime Minister reiterated today. IMF is saying to the Caribbean and especially to Jamaica, be careful. Do not elect a run with the government. Do not put a government in place that will run with the budget. Do not put a government in place that will run a budget deficit. That is the People's National Party. Due to the uncertainty in the world right now with President Trump, we cannot run the risk of putting in the People's National Party. And IMF is sounding the alarm. IMF is saying to the people of Jamaica, be careful. We have a government now that based on the policy and the fiscal managing of the economy, now America is in shambles and we're still paying down our debt. We're still paying our public sector workers. Tourism is still booming. Agriculture is still growing. We're still fixing roads. We're still helping our farmers. This is only possible because of Andrew Michael Holness government. This is only possible because of the government that we have in place now. Had it been the PNP government, we would be borrowing money now. Because remember, Mark Jefferson Golding told the government in 2021 to stop paying on the debt and give out free money for people to buy back food. What would happen to our country if Dr. Clark didn't listen to him? So now we have a government that even though the American economy is struggling now, our NIR is strong. In a PNP time, we have to borrow money for putting our NIR. Now, 90% of the money in our NIR is our tax dollar. We don't have to worry. So IMF is sounding the alarm to the people of Jamaica. Do not put in the People's National Party. We cannot play around with our country at a pivotal time like this. You know, see President Trump put a 145% tariff on China, but China was prepared for President Trump. So this man, when I watch the news, President Trump said, we're going to remove some of the tariff, you know, it is too high. You know see that? You know see that door? President Trump have to come off an high ass. President Trump have to come off an high ass now because China is winning the tariff war. China is now in the process of setting up a major hub in Mexico to open up Shein and Temu in Mexico, where Jamaican people can go to Mexico and shop and bring it back to Jamaica. So we have to be careful. We cannot allow the PNP to get their hand on the NIR. We cannot turn over our economy to the People's National Party. So IMF sound the alarm, and our Prime Minister did that today at a function. The Prime Minister was at the function, and the Prime Minister said we cannot play around with our country right now. Not in these uncertain times when America play around. Everybody are trying to secure themselves and secure them country. Everybody is being patriotic and looking to solidify them country. We can't bring in the PNP, the run with it government. We cannot put in a government who are plan to give away everything free. We can't put in a feast today and fast tomorrow government. Mark Jefferson Golden and in bunch of tapanaris. This is no time to play around. We have to make sure that we stick with Andrew Michael Holness government, the government that is going to continue to pay down our debt, the government that is continue to manage the finances of the country in a way that if America sneeze, we don't catch cold. You never see before right now America economy is in shambles and Jamaica is still strong. Back in a PNP time, that was impossible. That wasn't possible under the PNP. Under the PNP time, that could not have happened. Because remember, we was heavily in debt. We were heavily in debt under the PNP. We had to be borrowing money to pay our public sector workers. We had to be borrowing money to pay the interest on our debt. And now we have a government under Andrew Michael Holness where we cannot pay our debt. We cannot pay our public sector worker. We cannot fix roads. We cannot renovate hospital. We can now bring in Starlink in all the rural schools to implement internet in all the rural schools in Jamaica. That can only be possible because of the good managing of the economy under Andrew Michael Holness. Starlink now come here for free now. Starlink is not coming here for free. This is only possible because of Andrew Michael Holness. Now our government will now build or renovate the IT department in the rural schools. Now all the rural schools will now have access to internet, and the poor people picnic in the rural school can now learn information technologies in schools. That is only possible because of the good managing of the economy, Andrew Michael Holness. When I was going to school and when my sister them go to school in rural Jamaica, no internet, no IT department. You have to pay extra money to your kid learn IT because the school claim to say, oh, they don't have it, they don't have the internet, and they don't have enough computer. No, Dr. Dana Dixon is saying that we will now build or renovate IT department in every single school, and will now retrofit it and provide the computers and provide the internet and provide the AI. So every single Jamaican children, whether you come from uptown or downtown, whether you come from ghetto or middle class, every single Jamaican children will have access to the internet. Every single Jamaican children will have access to information technology in schools. And all of this is possible because of good management of the economy by Andrew Michael Holness. So we cannot play around with our country. We cannot play around with our country. We come too far to turn back now. We have invested too much in the young people. We cannot play around because the PNP just want farm government so them and a bunch of tapanaris can benefit. They don't really have any plans for rural schools. They don't really have any plan. Only thing the PNP them talk about are food and free lunch. Food. Nothing else. Because all the PNP people them want is a night dinner and a cup of special, especially in a cup. The People's National Party have no plans for the young people of Jamaica. The People's National Party have no plan for the middle class of this country. The People's National Party have no plans for pensioners. No plans for public servants. No plans at all. We come too far, Jamaica, to turn our country to Mark Golding and the bunch of tapanaris. We come too far to turn over our public health sector to Dr. Daz and in Dr. Friend them. Too far. I don't know how much I want to see the video on social media with Ran Mushette. How many of you guys saw the video on social media with Ran Mushette complaining about the highway? Complaining about the north-south highway. We not have no light and oh, this and that and Taranat what? How many of you saw the video? You know comment under it? Because Ran Mushette was saying that, you know see the video? How much I want to see it? You know me play it? How much I want to see it? How many of you guys saw the video? Because I know you not really pay attention, you know. How much I want to see the video?
There's no light on the toll. And Trans-Jamaica Highway makes so much money. It's a disgrace.
Will you hear him?
Where's Darrell Vaz? Where's the Minister of Transport? Darrell didn't know some toll, no light on the toll. No, Darrell didn't know some light on the toll. Wow. Trans-Jamaica Highway that we the people own a ferry road, you know. We bought shares in their stocks and they made a lot of money from the IPO. We want light on the toll road. Even a Chinese highway. Mr. Chin no good one day. The thing about that is that you're Chinese. You have a whole heap of cheap light. You can't even bring it solar light. Come on, Mr. Chin. Why are we sitting down as Jamaicans and allow Darrell to drop asleep on the job? Because drop asleep, Darrell must drop asleep on the job. Darrell, we not have no light on the toll, my boss. There's no light on the toll road. It's dangerous.
Yeah, Darrell, everything not driving on those roads. Somebody needs to send them.
No, man. The Minister of Transport, Darrell needs to drive on the road, brother. Tonight. Drive on the road, the toll. The piece of Mr. Chin Bill for go mandeville. The piece of Mr. Chin Bill, no light. The piece of Trans-Jamaica Highway on, PJ Patterson Highway, no light. I'm Mr. PJ with a shame, man. Then you go up Mr. Chin piece of one that's going to go watch it. When charge you an arm and a leg and 2 fingernails, but you don't have no light. That's matter of fact, you don't have no money. It's crazy, man.
Wow.
This is a disgrace.
Yeah.
You know, here it is. And these are the people who have a big platform. These are the people who have a big platform. Now, my take on this is that when the government of Jamaica under Percival Noel James Patterson built the first leg of highway, the Trans-Jamaica Highway we might talk about, before the Williamsfield peace, no light, I see most of them build it and leave it. And when me just start come to Mandeville before me move here and me ask about light, then tell me say it is normal for the highway not to have any light because of animals and some other things. Then tell me, Erica, I'm not sure. Cause me ask about the highway too, you know. I ask about the highway, not the Williamsfield piece. Cause when I moved to Mandeville, the Williamsfield piece never built yet. But me ask about the first piece. Why are there no lights on the highway? And more than one people tell me say they don't normally put light on highway and due to animals and glare in the eyes of this and that. So it's not like say at the Jamaica Labour Party take up the style and now put light on highway. There were no lights on none of the highway before Jamaica Labour Party win government. Me now make no excuse for Jamaica Labour Party. No, don't get me wrong. The other highway around so now, the Edward Seaga Highway. That highway, I agreed with Ron Mushet. If you drive on that highway at night time, is the darkest. It come like a midnight. I may ask the question again, Erica. Why are there no lights on this highway road? Because it is treacherous, the truth. And again, the people then tell me, oh, Munchi, it's not normal for lights to be on highway. Even if you go America, there are no lights on the highway. That's what they tell me. So Ron Mushet not travel. Ron Mushet not travel, guys. More often know Ron Mushet. I mean, no Ron Mushet is well traveled. In a drive on the highway of foreign. In a drive on the I-95 and them big road there at Florida. Eh? Can me ask the question from the first time he drive on the Edward Seaga Highway in a night. Me ask my husband, say, oh yes, if you drive on this dark like a midnight. Oh, comes. No, I don't think he's been. You know why me not cuss run machete. I mean not saying political because the highway dark for truth. So it is for us to educate the people of Jamaica and explain to them why there are no lights on the highway. I will not blame Ron Mushet for this. I mean, I don't know if my PNP or JLP, but me, I go tell you this now. Ron Mushet, even though I have a big platform, he is not the only person who have an issue and asking these questions. I put it to you. Me tell you, I don't know if you drive past it, and him alone have an issue with it. I don't business if Ron Mushet at PNP at this time. People need to know. People need to understand the reason why we cannot or we do not put lights on the highway. It is very, very simple. If people don't know, them don't know. Because me ask the question too. Me ask the question because it is frightening to drive on the Edward Seaga Highway at night time. Frightening. Me as a woman would never drive on the highway there by myself. Because if I brought down on the so dog, nyam your supper, the way the place dark. So it is for us. And everything, when you know, me are the worst labor right on social media. Me see green every morning, noon, and night. But if people don't know, they don't know. Nothing is wrong if the government or if trans highway, what they want to name, or whatever, say something. This is the reason why we don't have any lights on the highway. Nothing wrong. Because me no get it. Me no get it. It dark for you. Solar lights are there, you know. Solar light, there's certain area. But me always ask the question, especially upon the Edward Seaga Highway, that dark like a midnight. The one for come down here, it not so bad. Ron Mushet overreact. We do have lights on the highway. We do have lights on the highway. The Williamsfield leg, we have lights. The PJ Patterson leg, we have light. We don't have a lot, but we have more lights than the Edward Seaga one. The Edward Seaga one don't have no light at all. The Edward Seaga one don't have no light at all. None. It dark like a midnight. He's not lying. He's not, me no know me are the biggest labor, right? But sometimes me can't speak justice because God forbid this turn in a situation where people claiming to say that the reason why they must speed and get in an accident is because there is no lights. So all we need to do, I heard, as a matter of fact, I heard Darrell Vass said in the parliament that they're going to put aside some money to do some educational campaign, advertising campaigns to sensitize the people of Jamaica about the Road Traffic Act and about this and that on the road. I think you need to incorporate this in it too. What do you think? What do you think about that? Can me hear Ran Mush? I'm hear you Ran Mush. Me hear Daryl Vaz talk about it in the parliament. Say they might go pump some money. Even talk about the figure. I don't remember the figure that he stated, but he said that we are going to be educating the people of Jamaica about the Road Traffic Act, about the do's and don'ts of the road, about speed and about this and that. Him can put a little thing in it and tell the, highlight it to the people. Is that not hurt? Me don't know about. Me know not about Ran Mushet, but chances are my PNP for because I come from Westmoreland. But me agree with him about the Edward Siaga Highway, it is too dark. The one for come down here in the dark like how I'm going. Because me drive down here every single week. Me go town and me use it. It's not dark like him talk. But the one round so, my love, is not for the weak. The Edward Siaga Highway is not for the weak. May I tell you, it's not for the weak. But when me ask the question, people who in the know or know more than me say to me say, Munchibi, they don't normally put lights on the highway because they say that when the animals them see light and run on the road and also people, what if I something then give me? Me have to go find out again. Me have to go ask again and find out. You know what? Me go get the proper information and come back. But in the meantime, we have people like Ron Moshette and then people who have them big platform always go up on them platform and do these things. Because when the PJ, you hear matter about how PJ would have shame. When PJ was in government, PJ never put no light on it neither. That road never built. Let me tell you something about Ran Moshette. I know Andrew Owens build a road in Ran Moshette. I know Andrew Owens build a road, so you're going to say, oh, PJ would be shamed to see the road. A PJ and Porsche build that road. A Porsche and PJ build that road round there is not PJ, is not Andrew Owens. The PJ Patterson Highway and the Edward Siaga Highway was started under the PNP. Why they never put up the light there on Moshette? The only legal highway that Andrew Owens built is the piece from now Clarendon Park to Williamsfield. So we don't know we are gonna fix your mouth and talk about how PJ would be ashamed. Ashamed for what? Ashamed for one and them build it. You know so they stay? You know so the PNP stay? Anytime the PNP people them in an opposition, them have all the plans in the world. Them have all the plans in the world when them in an opposition. Eh?
The Ministry of Transport. A terrible experience on the weekend. You know me, I was at Bono, the Ministry of Transport and Works in Jamaica. Because I don't know what Mr. Chin gave to them, why they give Mr. Chin the North-South Highway. And then Mr. Chin do whatever he want, charge whatever he want, and give Mr. Chin 1,000 acres of land on top of it, and 50 years to come. Why the people doesn't... Who negotiate on behalf of Jamaica when we're negotiating before a deal? Oh dear. We can't say the 100 billion people that negotiate for we brother, because once they're belly full, the negotiation stops. And the other party gets what they want. Now there's no light on the toll road. Oh goodness. We say, you want to see light on the toll road? Anywhere it gets close to collecting the money. There's a light up brighter than 12 o'clock a day. But everywhere else, we say no light on the toll. So, I had two very bad experiences. Never give thanks. A good friend saved me because the emergency, I was trying to call the emergency number for the Mr. Chintoa, and Portmore answered. No, that for sure you hold this system. It's just a joke. A terrible experience.
No, hear him? Talk about how they give Mr. Chin land so. A Porsche do that. That's all Porsche. Ron Moshette, that is all Porsche. Porsche negotiated the deal for that highway. Portia Lucretia Simpson Miller, she negotiated the land. She gave away the land. She gave Borg, she and Borg spoil up the place because they wanted to win the 2012 election and then start the work without proper, they don't know where them round there do. And when Bruce Golden won the election and Borg couldn't cut through the hill, Borg run left it. And that is when Bruce Golden check China Harbor to come and finish the road. At that time, the ball was not in our court anymore because Portia already damaged and give away every single thing. So you're going to talk about who negotiated it and when don't get hungry belly. A PNP, a hungry belly man, you know, if you give food for carry. PNP is the hungry belly man where you not give food for carry. PNP negotiated the deal for that road on the Edward Siaga Highway. PNP did it, Ran Mushet, in case you did not know. Because a quick Google search could have tell you. But because you're PNP and you know what, if you cuss your party, you're going to talk about who negotiated these deals. You can't give hungry man food for carry, you know. That is Portia Lucretia Simpson Miller. She did it. Portia did it. She gave Borg that road. And when Borg mashed it up and couldn't do nothing more to it. Sabotage and cut the road the wrong place and everything. We had to get China Harbor. And China Harbor now just come build road of Jamaica for free. China Harbor now just come build road of Jamaica for free. And at the time, round there wasn't promising. Rwanda never promising, and at the end of the day, China cannot pick up the road and go back a Beijing with it when they're done. This road will be for the people of Jamaica, if I even for our generation, our next generation. But at the end of the day, the bad policy started, the bad negotiating started under Portia Lucretia Simpson Miller. Borg bet Wisja. Borg, you can go Google it if you want, you know. You can, me no need to tell no PNP not because me waste my time for no. Portia Simpson did it in 2013. Portia. So if Ran Moshet did do a quick Google search, he would have known. All I want to play politics. All I want to play politics. All of a sudden, since Andrew Michael Holness become the Prime Minister, I don't know what did I go on in Jamaica before. Under the 18.5 years of Percival Noel James Patterson, the whole no shut up on no mouth. Under the 4 years of Lucretia, no shut up on no mouth. But now, since Andrew Michael Holness is the Prime Minister, we don't want to know everything. Who negotiated this, who signed for this, who do that, and who do this. Everything we don't want to know. Portia do it. So you're not going to talk about when hungry don't give hungry man food for carry. Like the PNP, that is why the people of Jamaica will not vote in back the People's National Party because we now give hungry man food for carry. The PNP hungry. The same thing they did with the St. Thomas Legal Highway. They gave the Chinese how much land, plus they gave the Chinese plus $500 million to build the road, plus the Chinese asked them to toll the road. Same thing they did with the Chinese road. Same thing they did if Hardly Shaw never go back in and renegotiate the thing and cut down the money and take back some away until China said, no, you guys cannot get this land. Same thing would have happened in St. Thomas. So the PNP, a hungry man ran Mushet, not the Jamaica Labour Party, because the Jamaica Labour Party has always choose Jamaica. The Jamaica Labour Party always put country first. So you know, but I'm going to talk about who negotiated these deals. The PNP never put country first. Same thing. Right now, the piece of highway from Williamsfield, from Clarendon Park to Williamsfield, almost 2 years now, the people of Mandeville is driving on this road free of cost because the government of Jamaica is paying back this loan from the consolidated fund. That PNP couldn't do that. The PNP couldn't do that. Now we are paying for this leg of highway from Clarendon Park to Williamsfield from our tax dollar, and we still not start pay a toll yet. Every road with the PNP bill is heavily told because the PNP have never negotiated on behalf of the people of Jamaica. The PNP always negotiate for themselves. So go on about the business, Ran Mushet. You're one of them PNP surrogate. We only want Mark Golding in a power. Because you mean by who is negotiating for the people of Jamaica? Andrew Michael Holness is negotiating for the people of Jamaica. And since 2016, Andrew Michael Holness has always put the people of Jamaica first. Everything what China Harbour come and Jamaica come do, the people of Jamaica benefiting. Yes, Junior, we are pay back NRAC with our tax dollar. And we, the people of Manchester, is not paying any toll on the road. And we are very, very happy for that. Every single investment will come at Jamaica since 2016. The people of Jamaica benefiting from it. So you know, but I go ask about who is negotiating for the people of Jamaica. Andrew Michael Holness is negotiating for us, and you know, put a foot wrong yet. Since 2016, Andrew Holness not put a wrong foot as yet. Every single thing with China Harbour come here can do, we are benefit from it. Every investment where China Harbour come here can do, our NRAC, our check, anything you want to call the name, we the people of Jamaica is benefiting. And a hungry man this a carry no food. That is the People's National Party. Anytime the PNP in the opposition, always have all the solution. We never open your mouth when Percival was in power, Ron Machette. Where were you when Percival and Omar was mashing up the country and ballooning the debt? Where were you when Percival was selling away Jamaican people right to Borg and to all them people, them company there? What about your business, Ron Machette, a dirty PNP? Anyway, guys. In closing, I don't know where in the Otis if I over edge or a RFM. I just see him pop up on my TikTok. I don't know when pop up on it. I go block him. I don't want to comment on my page. Anyway, people of Jamaica, a letter was sent to the Non-Integrity Commission to Chairman Bestwick. Dear Mrs. Lawrence Bestwick, Mr. Beresford and Mr. Edwards. You know one thing that I have to say, people of Jamaica? I must say to this good Samaritan right here, thank you for this letter. Because the Jamaica Labour Party and the well-thinking people of Jamaica, we made a mistake a couple of years ago when Comrade Panton, Comrade Beresford, Comrade Crawford and Comrade Christie was in charge of the IC. We sat and said, oh, you know, we're going to allow them and see them and go put country first. And we realized that they did not choose Jamaica. So thank you, Mr. Swaby, for this letter. Miss Swaby, let us go. Dear Miss Tris Lawrence Bestwick, Mr. Beresford and Mr. Edwards, I write you in your capacity as leading principals of the Integrity Commission and major organized crime and anti-corruption agency, respectively, to request an investigation into a serious matter. Oh, so Mr. Edwards, they're Mocha. In people, Mr. Edwards is somebody from Mocha. Is Mr. Edwards head of Mocha? Anybody know if Mr. Edwards is the head of Mocha? And people, want to find out. Because remember Comrade Christie say, anybody can write to the IC and request an investigation. So this person did. I write to lodge a formal complaint concerning misconduct and acts of corruption perpetrated by Kevin Stevens, attorney at law and director of investigation at the Integrity Commission. Stevenson's corrupt act concerned the investigation he pursued in respect of Andrew M. Holness, Prime Minister of Jamaica. The record of the Integrity Commission will indicate that an ex-investigator at the Commission, Stephanie Fiddler Blake, who at the time was employed to the Commission, was moved to place in writing following inquiries from the Corruption Prosecution Prosecution Department of the IC. Her concerns that steps being taken by the Commission in probing the Prime Minister's finances breaches due process and possible adversely engage the law and investigative best practice. A long time we said that, guys. The person who named Swaby is a concerned citizen. Can remember, Mr. Christie says anybody can write to the IC and trigger an investigation. Remember, he said that because it was somebody who wrote to the IC and said that Andrew Owens a bill house when I have the permit. Remember, somebody did write and tell them, So this person rightfully wrote a letter to the IC to ask them to investigate. Mr. Stevenson not only elected to exclude Miss Blake's concerns, which point to an unjust probe from the report to prepare for the Parliament, he did the rounds at the Commission and pressured several senior colleagues, directors, not to include Miss Blake accounts in any of the formal consideration concerning the case. You know hear that? You know hear that though? Miss Blake is the Blake Swaby person is saying that the investigator at IC, Miss Fiddle, what's your name? Miss Fiddle? Miss Blake. Her concern that she have about the investigation about the Prime Minister. The lady said Mr. Stevenson left out fear objection to how them treat the Prime Minister. And not only did he left out fear concern, in go around the IC and pressure the other director not to write it enough for them with final report as well. You know, see the level of corruption at the Integrity Commission. People know see the level of corruption that is at the IC, and when dirty labor right like me come on my platform and tell my government say it is time to dissolve the IC, you know things a joke me I make. The letter said that Mr. Stevens pressured the other investigators not to put the concern of Miss Blake in their final report. Stevenson also insisted that Miss Blake retract the statement. You hear that? Not only did they tell her, so they now put what she said in the report, then tell her to retract it. Then tell Miss Blake to retract her statement. Miss Blake resigned from the commission because she now retract it, so she resigned. I believe the issue played a key role in her walking away. Yes, the lady walk away because the lady see the level of corruption at the IC. She don't want to be no part of it, so she walked away. You see that though? This is the level of corruption from the head of the Integrity Commission, the previous administration. They set out to tear down. Because you notice this, ain't I not hear the PNP talk about the Prime Minister? Oh, integrity in statutory declaration can't clear. Oh, you have 28 bank account, nothing else, because it was a well orchestrated plan by the PNP to bring down the Prime Minister because they had nothing on him. And here's Miss Blake saying this now. You might be aware, in the letter continues, you might be aware that it is a breach for a public officer and an attorney at law who is considered before the court as a minister of justice to exclude evidentiary material from a probe and hide from parliament or a judicial for a detail which could be material to its outcome. You hear that? You hear this? So right now we are calling on justice best. You know what's a justice best we can joke now, though, people. You know what's a justice best we can take the piece now. Because we expect her to send the report from the overseas financial auditor, and we expect her to send this report from Miss Blake to the parliament. So the parliament can see what was taken out from the initial report. We're expecting Commissioner Bestwick to do our due diligence, do our investigation, and locate this report from Miss Blake and send it to the parliament. What is she waiting on? The whistleblower went on to say that I am confident that a serious investigation will reveal that Mr. Stevenson misconduct himself in public office and has possible breached the Corruption Prevention Act in furtherance of what appears. Well, listen to this now. Listen, let me read this again. Miss Blake was working at the IC Junior. Miss Blake was one of the investigators that was investigating the Prime Minister statutory declaration, and she wrote a report to be sent to the Parliament. And allegedly, Mr. Stevenson rip up FIA report and dash it away and tell her to retract what she wrote. And not only did he do that, he walked around the IC and told the other directors not to put what Miss Blake said in their report as well, allegedly, according to this letter. Now, hear what this whistleblower said, Mr. Mark Swaby. I am confident that a serious investigation will reveal that Mr. Stevenson misconducted himself in public office and has possible breached the Corruption Prevention Act in furtherance of what appears to be his obsession, listen to the part here, his obsession to implicate the Prime Minister in wrongdoing, even when the evidence does not support its mission. Want to hear that part there? Want to hear that part there? Let me reread it again. What the whistleblower said, based on what Miss Blake told the whistleblower. And Miss Blake told the whistleblower that if Commissioner Bestwick do some investigation, she will find out. Listen this again. I am confident that a serious investigation will reveal that Mr. Stevenson misconducted himself in public office and has possibly breached the Corruption Prevention Act in furtherance of what appears to be his obsession to implicate the Prime Minister in wrongdoing, even when the evidence does not support his mission. Both he and Executive Director Greg Christie are in the habit of seeking to malign and intimidate any staffer at the Commission who act professionally in respect of the Prime Minister. You hear that? Want to hear that part there? Both Mr. Stevenson and Mr. Greg Christie is in the business of maligning and intimidating any staffer who professionally respect the Prime Minister. So you see that the two of them, anybody who support the Prime Minister, the two of them no want to hear it. They sabotage and malign them. Want to hear that? He had led an atmosphere at the Commission which is incredibly toxic and is given to serious miscarriages of justice. Time to dismantle the Integrity Commission. And I hope Justice Bestwick take this letter serious and go and do her investigation. I hope Chairman Bestwick go and do the investigation. Because this is very, very clear. This is very, very clear, people. The lady that was working there, Miss Blake, she was the one who relayed this information to Mr. Mark Swaby, and Mr. Mark Swaby write this on her behalf. So if Commissioner Bestwick want to know the truth, she can go and interview Miss Blake, go and interview the rest of staff, and go and do her work. Want to hear what going on at the Integrity Commission? And when Judge Davis contact the Integrity Commission and ask them if this letter is factual and if this letter is a legitimate letter, they admit, say yes, they get the letter. It is a real letter and a fake letter. The IC admit that they received this letter. So I hope Chairman Bestwick up there do our work. Want to hear the last paragraph? You guys want to hear the last paragraph? Both he and Executive Director Greg Christie are in the habit of seeking to malign and intimidate any staffer of the commission who acts professionally in respect of the Prime Minister. You know, hear that? So it is a well thought out plan by the Integrity Commission to bring down Andrew Michael Holness. It is a well-orchestrated plan from the head of Comrade Panton to the bottom of Comrade Christie to bring down the Prime Minister. That is why they sent that report to the Parliament talking about the Prime Minister of 28 bank account and talk about them not satisfied and they cannot certify the Prime Minister statutory declaration. And they deliberately remove what Miss Blake said because they wanted to bring down the Prime Minister. This is the evidence right here. This is the evidence right here. Mark Swaby wrote this letter on behalf of Miss Blake. We don't want no more evidence than this. And I hope Commissioner Bestwick up there and do her work. That is why I say we need new staff members at the IC. Although the damage has been done, you know. They do what they set out for doing, you know. The PNP do what they set out for doing, you know, because every corners and creases where you go. Because me go Portmore last Monday and me talk to my PNP uncle. And my PNP uncle say, oh, and well, let's have 28 bank account. So then do what they set out to do. The damage has already been done to the Prime Minister reputation. The PNP did what they set out to do. Because when all me hear my PNP MP, my PNP uncle that have been voting for the People's National Party from your pitney, when I have nothing for sure with the PNP, because him have to go work 6 days a week to take care of himself and his family. All me hear about, oh, and unless a criminal, him have 28 bank account. So me say, what is wrong with 28 bank account? Is that a crime or he can't get account for your money? The damage has already been done to the Prime Minister. That is why we, the Labourers, have been saying to the Prime Minister from a long time, say, let's take these people to court. Because the damage already been done. They knew what they said, they knew what they wanted to do because they could not run the election and performance and policy because the PNP have absolutely nothing to offer. So them and their friend up at the Integrity Commission set out to bring down the Prime Minister. They knew what they wanted to do and the damage has already been done. When I go in the constituencies Monday, you see one young boy and they look like he can't even read and write. And all him talk about, oh, the Prime Minister have 28 bank account and we want $30,000 for minimum wage. That's all them I say. That's all them I say. I mean, ask the young boy, I say, I know the Prime Minister pay minimum wage. Yeah, but he can't tell them what to do. He can't tell them what to do. See, I'm like, he can't have 28 bank account. That's all them I talk about. 28 bank account. And the Prime Minister cannot give account for his income because the PNP people at the IC set out for bring down the Prime Minister. Because they had nothing to offer the people of Jamaica. They had absolutely nothing. So here you have this lady, Miss Blake. This is a legitimate letter. The person who asked if a Karen Cross write it. It doesn't matter if a Karen Cross, the person named Mark Swaby. But it wouldn't matter if the person named Karen Cross because based on the Integrity Commission Act, anybody can write to the IC and ask and trigger an investigation according to Comrade Christie. So it doesn't matter who wrote the letter. So if this person want to be a PNP or not a JLP or current, the person named Mark Swaby. Mark Swaby wrote this letter. Dear Mrs. Lawrence Beswick, Mr. Beresford, and Mr. Edwards. I think Mr. Edwards is somebody from Mocha. Mr. Edwards is somebody from Mocha. I am assuming. Nobody no confirm it. Mr. Edwards, I think, come from Mocha. I write to you in your capacity as leading principals of the Integrity Commission and Major Organized Crime and Anti-Corruption Agency, respectively, to request an investigation into a serious matter. Anybody can write and ask for an investigation. Anybody can write. So this person is well within his right to write this letter. It is for Commissioner Bestwick now to go and do her investigation. Even though to me, the damage is done. It has done gone through the gate already. The PNP, from the day Mark Jefferson Golin become the leader of the PNP, and from the day Panton and Beresford and Crawford and Christie go up at the IC, the number one job where they go up there to go do is to bring down Andrew Michael Holness. Nothing else they never go up there to go do. Then that is why when you hear Warmington I say audit them and cut their money, they're not up there do nothing. That is the only thing they go up there to go do. The only thing those 4 persons went there to do is to damage the Prime Minister's reputation, because they say the last time we win the election from the Prime Minister coattail. So this time they are saying the Prime Minister will have no coattail. The Prime Minister will have no coattail to win the election this time. That is where you hear the PNP say, oh, a seat by seat I go win this election. They knew what they wanted to do. And the damage has already been done to the Prime Minister's reputation. Whether all we as Labour right want believe it or not, the PNP do a lot of damage to the Prime Minister's reputation with this lie. That's why the Prime Minister have all right to carry them to court. Because they set out to do it. I write to lodge a formal complaint concerning misconduct and act of corruption perpetrated by Kevin Stevens. Kevin Stevens is the man, the PNP man who used to work for Peter Phillips. Kevin Stevens is the PNP man who used to work for Peter Phillips. That PNP man where Mr. Seymour Panton hire at the IC. All of this started when Kevin Stevens went to the IC. From the day Kevin Stevens went to the IC, the Prime Minister statutory declaration can't certified from the day he put foot up there. So the letter stated, I write to lodge a formal complaint concerning misconduct and act of corruption perpetrated by Kevin Stevens, attorney at law and director of investigation at the Integrity Commission. Stevens' corrupt act concerned the investigation he pursued in respect of Andrew M. Holness, Prime Minister of Jamaica. The record of Integrity Commission will indicate that an ex-investigator at the commission, so listen to this now. The ex-investigator at the Integrity Commission, Stephanie Fiddler Blake, she's a real person. She's not a makeup person, she's an AI. She's a real person. So all Commissioner Bestwick have to do is call her and ask her. All Commissioner Bestwick have to do is call this person, Stephanie Fiddler Blake, and ask her. The record of the Integrity Commission will indicate that an ex-investigator and Commissioner Stephanie Fiddler Blake, who at the time was employed to the commission, was moved to place in writing. Where is this report that Miss Stephanie Fiddler wrote? Where is this report that Miss Stephanie Fiddler wrote, Commissioner Bestwick? Could you please send that report to the Parliament? Speaker, could you please ask, Madam Speaker Holness, could you please ask the clerk of the court to write to the IC and request this report, please, and thanks? Speaker Holness, good night. Because I know y'all watch me. Could you please ask the clerk of the court to write to the Integrity Commission and ask them to send this report to the parliament, please and thanks, along with the forensic auditing report that they did from the overseas auditing firm. Please and thanks. We need it. We need a forensic report, and we need this report from Stephanie Fiddler-Blake. It is very, very important that the parliament get their hand on that report. It is imperative, very, very important. It is detrimental to the Prime Minister's reputation that we send for this report. Munchie B, please clarify who used to work for Peter Phillips. Who should have them used to work for Peter Phillips? Ryan or Kevin? Don't tell me that it's Munchie, it is Ryan Stevens was Peter Phillips. Okay, I stand corrected. Ryan Stevens used to work for Peter Phillips. Kevin Stevens is the PNP man that was put there by Marky Ginal. That all right? All right. Now back to the story at hand. I am asking the clerk of the court of the parliament to write to the IC, ask the commissioner up there to send the report that was put together, that was written up by Miss Stephanie Fiddler-Blake to the parliament. Also, we are requesting the forensic report as well. We need those two reports to be sent to the parliament so the people of Jamaica can see them. Please and thank you very much. The letter said, the record of the Integrity Commission will indicate that an ex-investigator at the commission, Stephanie Fiddler-Blake, who at the time was employed to the commission, was moved to place in writing following inquiries from the Corruption Prosecution Department of the IC, her concerns that steps being taken by the commission in probing the Prime Minister finances breach due process and possibly adversely engage the law and investigative best practice. A long time we have said that. We never need this letter to tell us that they breach the Prime Minister constitutional right, because some of the things where them put in that report was uncalled for, was unnecessary. A long time we have said that. We say, Lorraine, the forensic report gone missing? Really? Well, we can send back to the firm to send us another report, because the firm normally keep these things on file. So we can send back to the firm to get another report. What upset the people? Not sure? We're not sure said the report gone missing, guys? Mr. Stevenson not only elected to exclude Miss Blake's concerns, which point to an unjust probe from the report he prepared for the parliament. You hear that? Mr. Stevenson not only elected to exclude Miss Blake's concern, which pointed to an unjust probe from the report he prepared for the parliament. He did the rounds. You know, see all the commissioner them up the week jellyback. You know, so the investigator them up the week jellyback, because all this man could have go around and tell me say not to write an accurate in a report. All this man could have go around and convince the people them not to write a true and accurate reflection of the report. I saw them up the week jellyback. Yes, him CM1 Erica. Mr. Stevenson not only elected to exclude Miss Blake's concern, which pointed to an unjust probe from the report he prepared for the parliament. He did the round at the commission and pressured several senior colleague directors not to include Miss Blake's account in any of the formal consideration concerning the case. You look like the one of them up there, PNP. You had it? Look like the one of the director them up there, PNP. Because all this one man could have gone around and convinced them so. Look at the one of them up there was PNP. Sir. Stevenson also insisted that Miss Blake retract the statement. Miss Blake resigned from the commission. I believe the issue played a key role in her walking away. Yeah, because she never want to retract. And lady don't feel good for no office, so they might treat the prime minister. They put the prime minister court case Linda way down at 2026 because they want to hang this over the prime minister head going into the election. Remember, all of the judges them are PNP, you know. That is why we now go to the CCJ. The England have got kick we out. The Privy Council have literally kick we out for we got the CCJ. We're not going because even the PNP judges them wicked. You see, they make sure put the prime minister case at 2026 so them can hang this over the prime minister head. Can they reopen? Yes, Erica. Then Erica, at that then put the new man up there for the winner. Let me explain something to you. Jamaica. The PNP sent Ronif Lawrence up at the IC to finish what Kevin Stevenson started. I put it to you that the next report that comes to the parliament will say that the prime minister will be charged. I put it to you, people. That is why the Jamaica Labour Party is sounding the alarm now. The next report that the IC sent to the parliament will say that the prime minister will be charged. I don't bet to know any money. That is why they send Ronif there and Ronif duty. Remember, say they send me Prince Kamika now, you know, and Ronif will make that decision now, you know. And I put it to you the next time. Remember they now certify the Prime Minister for 2020, 2026, 2025, you know. They're not going to certify the Prime Minister statutory declaration for 2025, you know, because they can't certify 2025 when they not certify 2022. They can't certify 2025 when they not certify 2024. It is impossible because it is a broad forward of everything. So they can't certify one without the other three. So this man with them put there, this man that they put there now, his job there is to send the report to the parliament very, very soon within the next month to say that the prime minister will be charged. They might wait until close to the election to do it. They might wait until it is close to the election to do it. You know, that is why they come, that is why they shock. That is why they shock when the Jamaica Labour Party object to Ronif Lawrence and point out his political affiliation and point out his ties to the People's National Party and asking the question if he is related to Commissioner Bestwick or if he's related to Mr. The PNP god Vincent Lawrence. They don't want that. They're upset. Then they expect the party to shut them out and say, you know what, we're not saying because we're not afraid of backlash. They didn't expect us to say anything. I see the one old shaky Mark Wignall look like a walking dead. I got write letter to the Glen about, oh no, JLP. Mark Wignall is a walking dead. You only want 3 sheets of zinc. Mark Wignall, you're irrelevant. You're not carrying a dash. You're not trained. You, Mark Wignall, you're old and shaky in favor them old done out, man. We're not going about your business. Jamaica Labour Party don't know you. We not check for you. Can't tell you what to do. You're not part of government. Move yourself. You, Mark Wignall, you're old and shaky and mashed down and poor like. What you do with your days? You're old and poor and pauperized. You're walking dead. Move! Move! But you have to write letter to the Glen about no JLP. You can't tell me what to do because we not vote for you. You not vote for we. You're not government. Move! Crablouse. But no JLP. Who is you? Who is you, Mark Wignall? Who is you? You're old and shaky and done out like. Move! You can't tell the Jamaica Labour Party what to do. The Jamaica Labour Party will not keep our mouth shut and allow the PNP and the IC to bring down our Prime Minister. That will never happen. Once bitten, twice shy. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Because would I be an idiot shut our mouth and allow the IC to bring on the Prime Minister. Move! That's why Cliff use for you, because you don't know use. Move your mash up like, you're old and shaky and poor like. You can't even buy bread to make sandwich. Move! You're old and poor and shaky like, you're old dilapidated old house. Move! And go. But no JLP. When I listen, me not even read the article, me just kiss my teeth. Because I don't know what take advice from you. You know nobody? You know nobody? What take advice from you? Move! Eh? What take advice from you? We don't want no advice from nobody. We take our advice from ourselves. Move! You're not expert for the Jamaica Labour Party. You don't know how Jamaica Labour Party win the election. We never take no advice from you for win the election in 2016. Because in 2016, the world want to say Andrew Holness can't win and now win. And we won the election in 2016 against what we want to say. So we don't need nothing from you. We're not expert. No live nowhere all dirty come no where. But yeah, right, article. We, the members of the Jamaica Labour Party and social media, will not stop cause the Integrity Commission. Nobody can tell us, the dirty labor right on social media, to stop cause the IC. And when the Prime Minister send them the message and tell us to stop, we not stop. That is why the Prime Minister be the nation one side and leave we the tribe one side. Uno can't tell what to do. Now look pound. Bright. We will forever lick out against the IC. And we listen, based on how we are BF on social media, we come out right. See this letter? This letter proves that what we were saying is true. Based on this letter, we vindicated. Those of us who were cussing the IC on social media, this letter vindication for shows that we were right. See the letter here? The letter is very, very clear. I am confident that a serious investigation will reveal that Mr. Stevenson misconducted himself in public office and has possibly breached the Corruption Prevention Act in furtherance of what appears to be his obsession to implicate the Prime Minister in wrongdoing, even when the evidence does not support his mission. Vindication for us on social media, because a long time we have said, and a long time we have cussed the IC, and a long time we have said the IC is against the Prime Minister, and a long time we said the IC politically motivated, and this is the letter to prove it. We don't want to hear nothing from us. None of us can call we and tell us to stop, because we not stop. Both E, which is Stevenson, and Executive Director Greg Christie, the conduit, are in habit of seeking to malign and intimidate any staffer of the commission who acts professionally in respect of the Prime Minister. This had led to an atmosphere at the commission which is incredibly toxic and is given to serious miscarriages of justice. Yeah, you know, can't shut we up. Oh no, can't shut. This letter was written by Mark Swaby, a concerned citizen. Mark Swaby, a concerned Jamaican. And he is well within his right, because based on the Integrity Act, any Jamaican can write a letter to them and trigger an investigation. So we know why you're not from no. Mark Wignall have to write what the Gleaner want him to write, because I Gleaner him a work for. And you can't depend call back and Costco. So you can't say nothing against the PNP or the Gleaner. Because right now the Gleaner are buying dinner. Because he's hungry and broke and poor and drink out all of his money. Listen to me, man. You don't matter make me have to cause that the rumhead man the way chop off a rum tree, you know. That the rumhead man the way you can pick up off a stool in a rum shop. Think around and piss up. Me know why you're not in front of him. You not know, you can't give me no advice. Go and go bed. You smell a rum and you smell a piss. Go and go bed. Come out of the rum shop up already, off a Radials Road, and go and go take a shower. We don't want no advice from you. You smell a rum. You rank a piss. Come out of the rum shop, you done all of your money in a rum bar, and now you not have no money to buy your food and your dinner. You have to go and work for the Glean and tell life on the Jamaica Labour Party. Go on about your business and go and go beard your stink of rum. All right. No why you're nothing from you, you're nobody. You and PJ and same category, no old fat. Sure. Both said no JLP. You can't tell what to do. You're big old workless man. Every day then a rum bar, sit down on stool and drink rum. You don't even live nowhere in that tree you live. When you move yourself and go, where do with your days? You think a Jamaica Labour Party make you done out your days and you know where to live? You think a Jamaica Labour Party make you drop off a rum tree? You think a Jamaica Labour Party make you sleep under bus shed? You stink a rum and ring capis. Go on with your business. And leave the Jamaica Labour Party alone. No why you're nothing from you. I don't talk. I mean, nobody tell me so no cuss him. Because when they rise up against the Prime Minister and we take it from a Prime Minister, I have no mercy upon them. I mean, don't talk. So, people of Jamaica, exactly discover. Nobody no vote for the Integrity Commission. We want dismantle them. We want to rip them in two. We want to call IC to the Parliament Committee and dismantle them and start over. We're not getting for value for money from Integrity Commission. We don't want them, they're not going good. Get rid of them. Talk about, oh, no JLP. Wrong turn. Wrong turn, you. You cock up on the stool every day, over beard. 7 days a week in the one piece of cut off with old pants and the old smell bad shirt in the bar up a Radius Road. You go beard there, man. Go beard and now the Jamaica Labour Party and don't me have this, yo. Go beard, brother. And now Jamaica Labour Party. Well, I want to take set. Well, I want to take set. I go give advice. We don't want no advice from uno. No advice we don't want from no so-called experts. No go and go advice Mark Bowling. Andrew Bowling don't want no advice from no go. All I want to come but to not give advice. Keep it. Keep it. No can't tell Andrew Holness what to do. And no can't tell no labor right on social media what to do and what to say. Oh. Guys, I went to Fitzjackson constituency on Monday. And me tell you say, time come for we get rid of Fitzjackson. Time come for the people get rid of Fitzjackson. Because Fitzjackson people, constituency especially, me not talk the people who live in the gated community and the people who are paying taxes and are paying and have the community association and spend their money. Me talk the low income earners in the constituency. Fitzjackson no clean drain. Fitzjackson no move garbage. Fitzjackson road them look like say. Me have to go ask Nesta if the Spark program no reach over Fitzjackson. Fitzjackson no Spark road now going over Fitzjackson. Anybody know? Me have to go ask the minister Morgan if Fitzjackson no get no Spark money. I have to go and ask Nesta if Fitzjackson no put no road on the Spark program for the people of Southern St. Catherine. The road them in a deplorable condition. Pothole, if a vehicle dropping at them pothole, prepare for no see you need a front end. Garbage in every single gully. The drain them full to capacity. Only thing in a Southern St. Catherine is sign. Everywhere you look, you see big sign with Fitzjackson. Nothing else. Look here. Fitzjackson time come. And let me declare it from tonight to all the people who love Munchie B and claim to support Munchie B and who like the work. That is where I am going to be working. In Southern St. Catherine, that is the team I'm going to be working with on the ground and everything. And look here, I'm not allowed to put a notice say Monday me over there, me don't even go live. And even though me dep on live, I want to see me attack. So when me are working at the constituency, me don't really like the live and the baga, you know. Because I vote, me a look. So we just want to set the record straight to the people them who are look for me. I will be in Southern St. Catherine looking vote for Mr. Dabney because we can win that seat. The middle class people in that constituency, they don't support Fitzjackson. That is why he only got 6,000 votes in the last election. That is why he only got 6,000 votes in the local government election. Over 50,000 people live in Southern St. Catherine, and Fitzjackson can't get 10,000 votes. Over 50,000 people live in that constituency, and him cannot get 10,000 votes. So that should tell the people them that the people in the constituency are not with Fitzjackson. So the people them who support Munchibi platform and love Munchibi inbox me and ask me Munchibi how me can help you support me, especially the one in the diaspora where want Andrew Holness to win. The election is won on the ground. Election no win only on social media is all good and well, but we need to adapt. Me tell you this already, and I'm telling you again. Adapt a constituency and work with an MP or an MP candidate. We could take one constituency labor right and we could go up on the ground because we have the message. We have the platform. We know the policy. We know the policy. We know say Andrew Michael Holness have done so much for the people of Jamaica. It's just for us to go and spread the message. Understand? Mr. Andrew Holness, what can I help Mr. Ian? Mr. Ian must have set up in team and ask for the help. Munshi, you think those people going to get rid of it? Well, Richard, we have to try. All right. Listen to this, Richard. Over 50,000 people live in the constituency. And in a 2020, even though a COVID, he only got 6,000 votes. In the local government election, he only got 6,000 odd votes. Each one of the councillors them only win by 1,000 odd. He have 4 councillors and none of them no win by 2,000 votes. But let us skirt off at 7,000. In the local government election, he got 7,000 votes. 50,000 people, me tell you, no live there now, and he can't get 10,000 votes. That is an indictment on Fitzjackson right there. What do you think? Is that a stretch? Am I wrong? Tell me. If over 50,000 people living at the constituency, Linda, and Fitzjackson can't get 10,000, 15,000 supporters, that is an indictment on Fitzjackson. So it is just for us to support our candidate and give him the push that he needs. It's just for us to go on the ground and support the candidate. Because the people, it obviously said the people don't want Fitzjackson. And BS, and when me walking at the constituency and look, Fitzjackson now do nothing in there. Absolutely nothing. Patrol galore. Every corner and street in a Southern St. Catherine full of patrol like Spark program to reach over there. The gullies them nasty and dirty. The gullies them full of garbage. The drain them full of garbage. When rain fall, the people them yard flood out. When rain fall, the people them yard flood out. And all of this area they want to see have good drainage and good proper establishment. And them spend their own money. All in do a put up billboard galore everywhere, all over the place. Mr. Dabney can win. Mr. Dabney can win with the support from us, the members of the Jamaica Labour Party, with the grassroots supporters, with the BS, with Mr. Dabney can win. As a matter of fact, every PNP seat is winnable because PNP now do nothing. The PNP them not doing nothing. Every seat can win. And the people in the diaspora who live in a Mr. Amos constituency, contact Mr. Amos. Contacting campaign manager on help. If you can't come home, you say, all right, Mr. Amos, go do one do a walkthrough, make me know. Me can send you $120 for you buy some water. I don't know much. I don't know much. We are doing this for the Jamaica Labour Party, and we're doing this for Andrew Michael Holness. And I will forever refer to foreign because I always pay attention to foreign election. And in January, the Liberal was 24 points down in the poll. And now since night, Mark Carney is 6 points ahead generally. And in Ontario is in double digit. Less than 3 months. So no talk about honesty. Every seat can be won if we help. Come on board and help. Those of us who in the diaspora who can't come home, come walk, contact somebody in an EMOS and say, look here, Mr. EMOS, Mrs. say, yeah, run back and we strong all. This is, me not say if you send not 500 and this is $50, me I send come give you, do this and do that. Buy some water, buy some juice, do a walk through. Listen, you don't know how Donald Trump making money? You don't know how the MAGA make their money? By small donations. As some MAGA make them money in America. Donald Trump people them at $10 and $20 and $30 them put towards MAGA. As so Donald Trump making money. In tap into the dunce people them one of the red state them and take them $10 and a big money. Yes, he get money from big money, but the grassroots as well. So those of you in the diaspora and in Jamaica too, if you can buy one case of water, buy it and say, Mr. Dabney, look here. Me not really have much. Me know say, yeah, the walk through. So one case of water here on the walk and do nothing. Mr. Amos, you say, Mr. Amos, the Prime Minister now if he come over, they come walk with Mr. Amos. When Mr. Amos walk the seat and billing team and go out and start doing canvas and start to get people on board, the Prime Minister will come. The Prime Minister will come. When you put in the groundwork, when you plow up the land and plant the seed and the seed start grow, the Prime Minister will come. When you put in the groundwork first before you send call the Prime Minister. Put in the groundwork and then the Prime Minister will come. So if all of Mr. Amos people them in the diaspora, you get on board, man. Get on board. I am telling you guys, Mr. Amos never lose the seat by a lot with here. And even though COVID and PNP, the most amount of voter with the PNP maybe recuperate and maybe 1,500 or 1,600. And not much. So organize on yourself. Get on a team together, get on a PD captain together, get on a voter list together, start on a canvassing, and then you start ask for help. Start ask for help when you get on a team together. When I call the Prime Minister if he come to do. The Prime Minister now do door to door. When you not organize on yourself, when you not do no canvas, when you get on a party worker strong, when you get on a be strong, when you organize on yourself, when you send call the Prime Minister. Say, Prime Minister, come look. We be strong, we're ready. Get on yourself together. People in the EMOs. And the people who know say me over Dabney. So me few people who say they love Munchie. Me have few little people who like me. I could have been 3. If I have 3 people, me have 3 people who like me on social media who genuinely like me, sure. So the genuinely people who support the cause and say, yes, Munchie, you do a good job for the party. And you're not happy, you're not look cloud. You know, contact me, you know what to do. We're on Team Dabney now, and we're going to do whatever we need to do to make sure so we get rid of Fitzjackson. Fitzjackson can't get 10,000 votes in a Southern St. Catherine. Fitzjackson cannot get 10,000 votes in a Southern St. Catherine. We are going for 10,000 votes. We are putting the work. We are doing canvas. We are going for 10,000 votes. That is our benchmark. 10,000 votes we want in a Southern and win that seat for Mr. Dabney. The people who want to me set up an account. What kind of account I must set up? Because I don't know if I set up super chat. Should I set up a Zelle account? Yes or no? No type in a chat and tell me if I set up a Zelle account. A couple of people call me and tell me but I don't really want for overstretch and I don't want for overstep my boundary and make people go cuss me. Anybody in the comment section say me must set up a Zelle account, please do let me know. Type and tell me if me must set up a Zelle account, please and thanks. Cause me no want to take up on myself and wanna go cuss me and say, when she be, cause no, I'm not about that, I'm easy for shame. So should I set up a Zelle account? Yes or no? So you can put on a $10 and a $20 for me. Yes or no? You make me know. Dalton, you make me know if me set up my little Zelle account. I want to make me know. See, Herman said no. See, DJ says Zelle. See, other people say, all right. So $10 and $5 to go towards my fund for over Mr. Dabney. Because we are putting the work we want. Get rid of Fitz Jackson. And any other team, the money is not only for Mr. Dabney, no, for anybody who want the support. Set up with self and we could go in and try win them seat here and return Prime Minister Holness as the Prime Minister. It's not only about, of course, with upon social media, we're doing a good job. But we need to also stay upon the ground as well. And those of you guys who cannot come on the ground, I mean, nah, pressure on know me already. So I nah pressure on but please, if in the constituency want to come from, call and help. Call and help and say, look here. You know which other constituency me need, the people, the diaspora need to help with over Denny's. No, not Denny's. What's your name? Not Denny. What the lady name Orlando? What the other name is Shalisa and her best friend? What's your name? What the PNP woman name is Shalisa and her best friend Orlando? Natalie Edley. The labor right them over Natalie Edley. Mr. Neil need some help and some support too. Mr. Neil needs some help and support too. So anybody in the diaspora too will come from over there. So please and thanks, reach out. Mr. Neil needs some help and support too. Please, me know the Jamaica Labour Party diaspora strong because when the Prime Minister gone Florida, we roll out on a number to support the Prime Minister. So me be gonna roll out on a number again to support the grassroots movement of the Jamaica Labour Party because it is the grassroots movement of America who put in Barack Obama. It is the grassroots rural people who put in Donald Trump, and it is the grassroots movement of the Jamaica Labour Party who will return Andrew Holness as his third term. Tell me if I lie, me I tell. The grassroots member of the Jamaica Labour Party will solidify our Prime Minister and give him his third term. Yes. We not have to get no big shot now for come. We, the grassroots, can put in our work. We can put in our work ourselves. When we done, we can send call Dr. Chang or we can send call the Prime Minister when we done. We not have to call them every minute for everything. So please and thank you. Curlin says she don't like Zelle or paper. We like Curlin, make me know. Because I am depending on my 3 little people them up here, so who tell me every night, say, Munchie, thank you for your hard work, thank you for your support, thank you for all we do for the Jamaica Labour Party. And know that me finally declare and let you guys know that I am going to be at Dabney Foot. Me want to come with me too and help me to win this seat for Mr. Dabney. Thank you very much for the support. Thank you so much for the people them who always watch my live, always share my live, always support my program, always say Munchie B, come live 5 and 1 person come, we will watch you. Thank you so much. Here Dana said Neil Powell is strong. Yeah, me here said Neil Powell is strong and can win the seat. I just the grassroots. Me telling you something, guys. Me follow all the politics, you know. I mean, know what grassroots can do, you know. I know everything you have to say, Dr. Chang nah come and Andrew Wellness nah come and we nah get no Tapanaris to come walk with we. I know every time Tapanaris have to come, it is good, don't get me wrong. But it's when your base is strong, it's when your organization is strong, it's when your system is strong, then the help will come. The help will come afterwards, trust me. The help will come after we build with base. When we build with foundation, it's just like when you build a house. When you're ready to slab your house, you know so much people can help you slab your house. When you see one not keep slabbing on your yard full, I same thing with the groundwork. Same thing with the groundwork. Make we just do the work, and when the time comes for other people come, they will come. Trust me, Kadian, they will come. You must need some help. You must team, get on yourself together, the help will come. Neil Powell is running in which constituency? King. You know, you see Neil run round Natalie Garvey. Why Neil, you ever behind time, King? You never hear. Neil Powell have a lot of area in Lower Brunswick Avenue, Spanish Town, and Winterspen, but Neil need young people. So, girl, you know, young people, no, then I party over there. The young people and I party over there. You know, come, man. You know, get yourself together, man. Get yourself together, please. Because a lot of people tell me, say, Neil can't win. So, no help him, no, man. South Catherine is a part of Old Harbour. That's weird. That's Fitzjackson. You know, I don't know the constituency well. Me just I get to learn it, and I am willing to learn because I don't know them. Mr. Dabney is very, very hands-on, and Mr. Dabney is very, very smart, and Mr. Dabney will make an excellent member of parliament. He's a people person. He is very, very friendly, and he's very, to me, we get a good feeling from Mr. Dabney. We don't really know the constituency yet, but Mr. Dabney having thing down to the T. Him know a constituency, him know the PD, him have 3-4 good candidates, him have a good team I work with, him have Mario I work with, everything is good there. So it's just extra help me I gotta go do. The team did it already. The team did it already, but we don't know if Olava is a part of it. I don't know. I'm not sure. Once you hear about the stolen Benz, who for Benz get stolen? Who for Benz? Too much scamming, but do what you got to do. Where me? Oh, Curly, you say Zelle and PayPal are too much scamming. Oh, I mean, I know nothing about it, you know, cause I'm a JLP. Mother up in New York, me would have just get set up for me because she live over there. But I know nothing about it, my love. Me not even right now, me not even know PayPal go, cause you see me afraid of people and their money, you know, Curling. Nobody must never disgrace me on social media about money. So I'm very, very afraid when it come to people money. So I don't really know. Munchie, after 50 years, Central St. Mary have to go to the JLP party. Why, Janet? I don't want to say no, but when the swing was against the PNP, Dr. Guy Wallan Panda the seat, they're so strong, I don't know. I don't know. El Chateau Lakespen. Oh, El Chateau Lakespen is a part of Fitzjackson. Okay. That's why Fitzjackson a boss a Lakespen. I go cut off when Portmore become a parish. Okay. One MP aspirant found in stolen vehicle, sir. Oh, which MP aspirants found in stolen vehicle? Text and tell me. Munchie Maraj doing a lot of work. I really hope him win. Yeah, me really hope him win too because Dr. Guy is a failure. Oh, Danishka? Lord Jesus, a lie. So it depends mainstream media? Is that being reported at the mainstream media, guys? Lord Jesus, I don't want to make them sue me, no, because I know I don't have no money. I don't want to make them sue me. What do you say? Allegedly, yes, Marlene, because I don't want them sue me. A breaking news? Is it on mainstream media yet? We don't have the evidence and the picture, we send it to Nationwide. If we don't have the picture evidence and the video evidence of she in the stolen car, send it to Nationwide, please. It was reported on JPU. So JPU and news? I don't know. Nobody set up Munchie, please. I am from Neil Powell area. Want to speak to you. Yeah, man, you can call me, Donna. You can call me. I want to make sure you up there, set up on yourself up there. Yes, Marlene allegedly coming and want to know. I never have a red cent. If they sue me, then just have to carry me go to court, my love, and win me, and I go serve my time because I never have a red cent. We mean don't have my number, Dana. Everybody have my number. You know, the group them. Ask Kadian have my number. Everybody have my number because me know, you know, people them have my number. Not you. Oh, I understand, Curly. The scammers are the reason why I don't like Zell. I understand. I understand. I understand. Exactly, Sharon. Sharon said, Munchi, left that till you get more details. Exactly. I'm in a warning. Then come lock me up. I'm in a have it. I left that alone. Left that alone. I go focus on we see it, guys. Sharon, no you in the diaspora. Sharon bless the you from over nationwide. You in the diaspora, don't. Call me, man. You see how you call me. Same thing. She was not charged. Vehicle taken away. Okay. Wanna please, guys, I don't know me not have no money, no, but I make them lock me up. Please. Donna, which group you're in? Which JLP group you're a part of? Yeah, may I leave it alone. We are focused on we are focused on winning the election. We are focused on us winning the election. Guys, I already thank you for the support. Because Mrs. So now watch my channel, I wanna support me, I wanna click like, I wanna click share. I'm a small muscle, thankful receive. So I thank you very, very much for the little support. Because me not guaranteed. So I'm very, very appreciative. No, not Dr. Guy. Again, the people them tired of him. I hope the people them tired of Dr. Guy and get rid of him. Me want Neil Powell for win. Me want Neil Powell people them to come on board and work with him. And the labor right them out talk about now work with Neil Powell because Mr. Brown no win. We no come break up on the folly grounds and come work with Neil. Because we want to get rid of that woman there. King, so yes, King, me no mind you telling me the constituency boundary because me no really know them, you know. As me telling you before, me just learn and me like what me I do. And when me go over when I went over Dabney, me like what me see and me like me get the me like the feeling when I get from him and he's hardworking, he's willing to listen, him thank you for the help and his support you can give him. He's very, very appreciated. Because remember, you know, guys, remember Mr. Dabney is not a member of parliament. So him not have no state resources. Him not have no money for fix no road. Him not have no money for give no farmer. Him not have no farmer card. Him not have no care package. Him not have no bail grant. Remember, Mr. Dabney is not getting any money from this from central government. Remember, Mr. Dabney is not getting any money from central government. So bear that in mind as well. So any little help we get, we appreciate it. And any little private sector can help him, we appreciate it as well. Because remember, he's not an elected official. So you know, really have no government resources. And the government can't go over there, go give him JLP, can't give him no money for spend. Any money I spend at the constituency, a Fitz Jackson supposed to spend it, and he nah spend no money. He nah fix no road, he nah clean no drain, he nah clean no gully, he nah provide no job, he nah provide no farmer card, he nah help with no back to school, he nah keep nothing. Just like me don't know what I do with the money. Please bear that in mind. See, King say South St. Catherine is the largest. Exactly, King. Me hear so over 50,000 persons live there, and Fitz Jackson only got 6,000 votes where they, and I'm gonna bring him up to 7 now, and him can't get 10,000. So there, that is not a safe seat for the PNP. It shouldn't be a safe seat for the PNP when so much people live there. Dabney have to lobby and make his yeah, I'm gonna lobby and make his lobby public discovery. I'm gonna do that, man. I'm gonna do that. But me thank you in advance for help him so far. And Mr. Amos as well. Me have the remedy. Then discover if you have the remedy, call me. Because we want the remedy. Him have the loudest mouth in a parliament, Sharon. And if you ever go in a constituency, go look on the drain them and the gully them. Him have the loudest mouth in a parliament. And if you don't go in a Fitz Jackson constituency, go look. Me not at the gated community where the middle class people them live and I take care of them place. Me talk the place where the normal Jamaican they live. If you never see it, if you never see the drains and the pothole them in the road, if you never see the bus stop them, if you never see the place full of mosquito and the drains want clean and the place want the bush. And him have the loudest mouth. We have to get rid of him, man. We have to get rid of him. Then Sharon, if Natalie is strong in a Sligoville, what we need to do is bring out everybody in our base and try cut into theme base. Like for example, long as Central here, so. A lot of persons say, oh, you know, Munchi, whether now win and this and that and whatever. But in the local government election, whether no lose none of the division by a lot, you know, whether no win, no lose none of the division by a big figure. Even up a Belfield, I must have 400 and a PNP strongest place that we get over 1,000 votes up a Belfield. Our problem why we never win that Patrick is that we never bring out all our voters them. Because when Pancho was alive, Pancho get 1,500 vote over in here, and Newsman never get 1,500 vote. That is the reason why we lost, not Patrick, because we lost the division because we did not bring out the amount of Pancho bring out. That's why we lost. I mean, I know we're going on a royal flat. We need a new candidate down there, but that's for our next story. But we need in an Patrick, once we bring out 2,000 people in here, so it should make up the difference for the Belfield. And we bring out the maximum amount in a Mandeville and in Royal Flat. Me not count out Rhoda. Even though the PNP are, I see they go back to the PNP and Skeng Dang and this and that. Me not count out Rhoda because the middle class people of Central Manchester will come out and vote for the Jamaica Labour Party and Rhoda Mike Crawford. So me not count out election night. Me I look what going for my seat. Me not counting it out, guys. I'm sorry. I want you to get financial help, but I'm so afraid because of scammers. I will do better with an account. I understand why you ask Curly. I mean, I have no problem with that, sister. I have no problem with that. Maybe eventually I go put up an account because me can put up an account, but I go talk with the team first and hear what they say about the account and everything. So maybe I go set up, I go get the team to set up an account. I talk to Mario about the account. The Zelle now, after my people them now, send and say, Munchibi, this is on behalf of me. I know say you not live in a southern, and I know say you not look nothing. I know say a party work you go do. So here you go. That is how me say the Zelle come in. The account is gonna be for the donation where we go and collect overall for help Mr. Dabney and help Mr. Amos or anybody who the diaspora want help. And if you don't want to send no money to Belmont, we don't go and don't get no, me stop on, you know, because I now work on behalf of Belmont Road. I work on behalf of Munchi B Talks Politics with my platform. Let me set this out straight because I don't want nobody call me tomorrow and say, oh, Munchi B, Belmont Road this and Belmont that. This initiative is on behalf of Munchi B Talks Politics and my supporters, the people who support Munchi B and love Munchi B and want her to continue with the work that she is doing. So I don't want nobody call me tomorrow and tell me not about the Belmont Road. Belmont Road not sanction this. Belmont Road no is not a part of this. Belmont Road may not give me no authority. JLP don't give me no authority. This is strictly Munchi B Talks Politics production. Okay? Please and thank you very, very much. Come in, some on labor right on a stay. On the love put razor when the ear not grow up. Me know say so no stay. Rhoda said the people them say them sorry they make PNP buy them out. Well, I hope when the election is called, the labor right them and Patrick come out and make up the numbers and make sure so we vote in Rhoda Mike Crawford because she's doing an excellent job. She's doing an excellent job, and I will be so sad to have Mayor Mitchell as my member of parliament. I don't know how me I go do election night if when election done, Donovan Mitchell and my MP, I go cry because I don't want that the man there as my MP because he's a non-performer. So I just hope that the people in the Patrick division, which is our strongest JLP division, come out in our numbers and put our differences aside. I'm in a business if we never get one we so supposed to get. Put the party first, put Andrew Holness first, and know that we're doing this for the Jamaica Labour Party, and come out in our numbers and vote for Rhoda Mike Crawford in the Patrick division. Please and thank you very, very much. This is Munchie B, friend of the... Exactly, you are. Friends of JLP, and they have Munchie B. Thank you very much, because we know some labor rights stay. Tomorrow they go start cuss me and say, the party never say, Munchie fi call it no, me not call it no money for no party no send me nowhere. And Mr. Dabney no send me nowhere neither, so me no want to no call him and say, oh, Mr. Dabney, where you send Munchie go call it, Mr. Dabney don't send me nowhere. I mean, no, some of the labor right, very mischievous. I want to hear money involved, I get rid of, get bad mind. So let me set the record straight from my platform. Mr. Dabney did not send me to collect no money on behalf of him. The party did not send me to collect no money on behalf of him. This is Munchie B Talks Politics platform. And you can't stop me. Few little supporter them will love me from contributing to my cause. So me know tomorrow when you gather up on a platform, when you start to tell lie upon Munchie B, you carry the story good. Carry the story good. Belmont Road never send me go do nothing. Dabney never send me go do nothing. Me not do nothing for no party. This is my YouTube channel, and I do whatever I want to do on my YouTube channel. And my people, them who support me and watch me and like what I'm doing, they are willing to contribute to my movement, and that's what I'm doing. So no, please tomorrow nobody come tear me down, because I know no stay. Me know no stay. Because I look for clout, Some I want to look for clout. Some I want to just want to say, oh, him, when a beautiful speaking on a proper English, me no look for clout. No look no clout off of me tomorrow, because me not trouble, no. And this is my platform with the labor right them gift to me. When I was on TikTok, then call me on my phone and then call me and they say, Munchie B, please come to YouTube. We want you over there. And from come over here, they've been supporting me and watching me. We have 637 persons watching me. Thank you so much for the support. Please click on the like button. At them bring me over here, and at them send call me, and at them say me if you do what I'm supposed to do. So tomorrow, me no want soon up on TikTok and bring me down, because I know I'm not good at it. And one thing I know about Munchie B, the last time when they run off down a Westmoreland, when me interject myself and talk bad things about Mr. James, but come right back on my platform and me retrack it, and me sorry, me say it, and me on board, and me support Mr. James. When next run off I go and me not even talk about it, coming up business with it. I am a Jamaica Labour Party supporter first, and once Andrew Holness is the Prime Minister, and that me I work with, I don't care who is the candidate. So on one thing me I want different. Me of Anjo. Me of Anjo. Me of a candidate. Me of a party and Anjo. And that means say. Okay? Anything for me Anjo Holness win the election, on call Munchie B name. Anything for Anjo Michael Holness win the election, that is Munchie B right there. So please, labor right. Let us live in love and unity, and please let us work together to get the third term for Andrew Michael Holness. I like a mix up before me left. Anybody from South Manchester, they on the platform, text and tell me. Anybody from South Manchester they here, please text and tell me. Wanna miss a chin. If anybody from South Manchester they here, wanna make me know. Me go wait. Me go wait till 2 or 1. Me get 1 minute. See if anybody have an answer. Anyone from South Manchester on the platform, could you please indicate to me that you're on the platform? I want to ask you a question publicly. Come in, no only labor right can make mischief, so And the labor right call me today and say me if you ask, and I go ask publicly, because me not like mix up. Anybody there here so for run a Mr. Chin? If not, me not ask the question. When 2 hours and 28 minutes, I'm gonna stop asking the question. Do we have anybody from Mr. Chin in the comment section? Yes or no? Look so. Yeah, anything Prime Minister Holness say me work with. Me no business about candidate. My business about party. That's why I learn my lesson. I not interject myself in a no more runoff. Me too eggs up enough. Me know better than that enough do it, so I learn my lesson. Anytime the runoff circle and the person put on a green shirt, me work with them. Mr. Chin Ganong at Southwest. Yeah, me know in Ganong at Southwest Clarendon, you know, but remember he's still the member of parliament of South Manchester. He's still the member of parliament until election is called and parliament dissolved. So that's why I want to know if anybody there, you know, look like nobody there here. You know, look like nobody there. All right, so see somebody find out Mr. Chin no there here, and I see a word. Now I see a word because I know labor right mix up. I don't know. Every time when you call me with story goes so. You know, so we're very mixed up. Where is Warmy? I haven't seen him in a long time. I must say Warmington an old man now, you know, Jem. Warmington an old man, Warmington a figure rest himself. A bag of things, Sharon. A bag of things. Yes, Sharon and him. Can look like saying promise him all of the contract. I know say all of the contract what we do with the municipal corporation and him a do it. Of course, you have to ask if him did it. Of course, Sharon and him don't do everything. You don't have to ask. Him don't right beside him. And him a get every contract down here. And him a support him and him a spend. You don't have to ask that share girl. But I think Rhoda can still win. We have enough in the middle class where PNP can buy out. We have enough people in the middle class for Rhoda Moy Crawford to win. And I expect her to win. And I think she's going to win. And yes. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching Munchie B Talks Politics tonight. Thank you for your support. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the share. Thank you for absolutely every single thing. The platform is growing, and I want to thank you guys so much. And the people who are sending me messages in my inbox and saying I forgot the post office. Me have to admit, I don't got the post office yet, but I'm going to try to go to the post office before I go to St. Catherine. I'm going to try to go to the post office to see if I get any mail before I go to St. Catherine next on the weekend, because I'm going to St. Catherine and know when I come back down here. So I'm going to try. Okay, so now if you hunt me down and I say, oh, Munch, you got the post office, No, I have not been to the post office as yet, but I'm going to try to go tomorrow and see if any mail there the post office for me. All right, so now if you know the concern, that's how I know my people don't like me, you know, because they say if you go along at the post office, go see if I get my mail. So me go, guys. I promise I'm gonna go. So thank you, Oops, thank you, Ermine, thank you, Curlin, thank you, everybody who watch Munchie B Talks Politics. See you guys tomorrow at 8:30. Thank you and good night.